When hell's jaw opened, tearing heaven asunder, the Father gave me this holy bow. My ordained task was to destroy those who trespass against the Lord, sending them back to whence they had chosen to reside for eternity. With a full quiver and health, I was ready to fight Asmodeus, whom I had never defeated. It spawned me under the floor, glitching, crushing with the weight of hell above me. I couldn't get out until my life was spent. The rage of a righteous man filled me. Then I accepted the Lord's test, and I dove down into hell, eager to slay my damned foe. I flew past lesser devils with the speed of Elijah, across the defiled steeples of churches pastored on earth by false prophets, past the reliquary, for I had no riches even to tithe, descended to his arrogant hovel from whence his evil stench belched, until without special arrows or armor I passed the gates of Asmodeus. Into his prison, which he calls a palace, I bore only my wrath, my bow, my shield of faith, and a shard from a shattered rose window. Arising from the lowest depths he could reach, he towered over me, and I opened fire. A rough start. Needed to get better at this. I'd only fought him a couple times, never successfully, so I was having a difficult time finding a position where I could get a good shot on him without being at risk with these boulders, but I was losing cover fast. 1, 2, 3. I'm out of cover now. I'll have to rely on dodging. 1, 2. Ah! That's more like it. That's when I learned the shield doesn't block his stones. Each boil has 3 skulls, and I was dispatching one after the other, finally, cleanly. Stage 1 complete. I had done this part once, but after this, it was all new territory for me. More minions appeared, and I dispatched them quickly. These servants of evil who had defied their creator, who had given them the gift of life, now serving the Prince of Evil. Finally, a gift from God, Cupid's wrath, one of the greatest arrows in the game. I was able to take cover from behind a pillar and shoot around the corner like James McAvoy in Wanted, dispatching my enemies with swift rebuke. Ascending the stairs that had appeared from heaven, I cleared the platforms of the damned, and there I found more gifts from God, encouragement from heaven. After bursting this laughing, prideful fiend, I partook of the Eucharist, divine sight, and ascended the stairs that heaven provided. I left the quiver because I still had a few arrows of Cupid's wrath, and I needed every single one I could get before I replenished my supply. Not sure where to go from here, I just fired volley after volley, wondering what Asmodeus would do next. The stench from his breath was sickening, and then I saw his spine aglow. Volley after volley until he revealed the target. Pain of righteousness shot through him, vindicating him with the power of the Holy Spirit and its judgment. I thought I'd be able to dodge his throws easily, but that's when I discovered his stones steered through the air. I adjusted my dodging. And then took out the second target. That sound you heard was me accomplishing Phase 2 for the first time. heaven sent more stairs, and I almost used the quiver, but then I realized I could use those final few Cupid's arrows against the fallen and replenish my supply. I dodge so the fireball passes over my left shoulder as I grab the quiver and replenish my supply of Cupid's wrath, ascending the stairway to heaven from hell. As instrument of the Lord's justice, I unleash my whistling arrows, singing songs of praise and fury against mine foes. As the lava rises, I see there's no going back. It's him or me now. I sought cover behind this final pillar. There was the blood of the Lamb, a second gift, a second sacrament. Not wasting a special arrow, I took careful aim. Almost untouched by his minions, but Asmodeus lands furious blows. Using my shield, and it doesn't work on the stones. I have one final weapon. I let loose divine sight like hornets. My heart was pumping, and I just loosed arrow upon arrow, loose, loose, loose. Even after both horns were destroyed, just in case. But then slowly I realized with joy and thankfulness that although I had come into this lair with no special arrows or bonuses, I had finally defeated Asmodeus. I cannot tell you how happy I was. I quickly gathered up my arrows, placing them carefully. And then that's when I saw it for the first time. The new level. Desolation. This was one of the most exciting gaming experiences of my life, and I'm very happy that I recorded it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I hope to see you again soon so that we can both together experience the joy of gaming.